Yesterday, I had a medical visit and test that was triggering for me, but I had a really lovely technician for the first part of it who was able to hear me with compassion and empathy, who treated me with compassion and empathy when I told her I'm a torture survivor and my abusers sometimes would dress up as doctors and nurses and use medical tools so that if I looked anxious, that would be why. And she asked me, what did I need? And did I want a breather? If I wanted a breather, just tell her. And I did not want a breather. I told her I just wanted to get through it and endure it. It's faster for me and easier if we just keep going through. But it was so lovely that she asked that. And she also asked if I wanted to be the one to tell the doctor who was coming in or she would. I said either was fine, but I think she did because they were outside for a little bit. And I was so grateful that she stayed with me through the whole procedure when the doctor was there, as there was pain, and pain is hard. It's triggering when someone else is causing it. And I did beforehand remind everyone inside me that we are safe, that this is the present, not the past, that we're not being abused or tortured anymore, that if there was pain, they wouldn't be causing it intentionally. And I also grounded before I went. I brought some things that helped me feel safer. So in the appointment, I was holding like a Hulk toy with one hand and a body stone, which is heavier on the other hand. But a biopsy does cause pain, and it was 4 needles and an incision. So I'm used to pain. That's what I used to live through all the time, and I used to just endure it. But my pain tolerance has gone down some as I've worked more on healing and worked more on being in my body, although I definitely tried to dissociate a little bit during that appointment because it was hard and it was triggering. But that woman technician made such a difference for me, that she was kind and compassionate, that she was able to hear me. That made a healing difference, that she offered suggestions, and that she stayed throughout the whole appointment with the doctor doing the needles and the incision. But even with that nurse's compassion and empathy, I could not stop trembling, my whole body trembling, when the doctor was doing the biopsy and working on me and causing me pain. And I was upset about it and embarrassed about it and wishing I could stop the trembling, but I couldn't. But I did know that the woman technician or nurse would not be judging me, and I just needed to get through. I am so grateful for medical professionals, for nurses and doctors and technicians who have empathy and compassion and who hear me, are able to hear me, and who make the visit for me less triggering and less traumatic. And that's what that woman did for me.